Hi, my name is Spencer, and today I'll be reacting to Star Trek Prodigy Season 2, Episode 9 and 10. This is a Part 1 and 2, so I am reacting to both episodes in this video. If it was a weekly release and we were meant to wait, then I would do that. But since it was all released, I don't see any point in splitting up the Part 1 and Part 2s. And Netflix has updated the episode titles to not just be Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3, etc. So I'm at least prepared in that sense. Like I said in the last video, I'm not looking at the episode descriptions, so I don't really know what to expect. I hope that Zero will keep this new body and that we'll get to see that continue. I think it would be very interesting to see Zero interact with Maj'El in this new body, so I hope that happens. I mean, with this being a Part 1 and Part 2 situation, and it being the end of the first half of the season, I can only assume that this is going to be some big plot-driven stuff for the whole season, so I'm certainly intrigued. But before I get into these episodes, don't forget to like this video if you like it, and if you have anything to say about these episodes or the previous episodes, please put it in the comments. Also, if you're not currently subscribed but you like this kind of content, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. It helps me to stay motivated to get these videos out and helps the channel to grow, so thank you. I don't believe I have anything else to say before getting into these episodes, so I will go ahead and do that.
We're about to arrive at the coordinates we hope will reunite us with the protostar, but it's been a long road.
Getting from there to here, it's been a long time, but my time is finally near.
Okay, I'm done.
It's not about the journey, it's the destination.
Well, let's hope that it works out.
I'll tell you when we're there. Indicating there is something out there.
Like me, stuck between quantum realities.
That would be interesting.
It would allow our ship to collapse the superimposed wave function.
Explain?
Pull the planet out of its hiding spot.
Okay.
How are we not already in Starfleet Academy?
Let's do this.
Well, there's a process. You kind of have to go through it.
Real. Then take us down before it disappears.
But where on it's a big planet. Where are you gonna land?
Jacob's picking up one life sign. Oh boy, it's in there.
Can you tell what kind of life sign? Can you tell if it's human?
You sure we got the right place?
What if it's not Chakotay though? Like, you're just going off of an assumption.
I merely opened the door for you.
What the? Huh? Who's that?
So that's why there's hairs rising on the back of my neck.
A little bit of overlap from last episode.
Hey, Starfleet guy, are you here?
I mean, you could just say, hey, is anyone here? Instead of giving them your expectations.
Just abandon. Oh, goodness. There are other realities, others who need us.
Huh? One of those voices sounded like Chakotay.
I'll find
A vault.
What's it doing here?
Should we open it?
I don't understand what's going on in the slightest. I mean, or it'll open, apparently.
Not exactly. I'm Wesley Crusher.
Huh?
And I've been waiting for you.
What the heck? Alright. I mean, it looks a little different than I would expect. I mean, he doesn't look quite like Will Wheaton. Like, he does, but not... I don't know. It's different. The animation style isn't kind to Will Wheaton. Or at least it's not... It doesn't make it accurate, necessarily.
I always knew it was a hologram.
Yeah, of course.
I only have 3 rules when captaining a starship. Keep your shirt tucked in, go down with the ship, and never abandon a member of your crew.
Yeah, you tell him, Janeway.
Edward, I'm losing you. We're going through a transwarp tunnel.
I love her.
Time is such a funny thing. I'm sorry that it's so drafty in here. Does it...
If there is a connection to Picard, maybe the one character from 2024,
It's such vulgar language.
Soong's daughter, will show up, maybe. I love that he can understand Murph, though.
I'm Wesley Crusher. I thought I told you that. Look, think of me as your guardian angel, or if you...
Like, it kind of feels like there's too many details in his face.
The Wesley Crusher, member of Nova Squadron, genius of the Enterprise D.
Genius.
The Travelers have this hands-off approach to maintaining the cosmic balance between the different universes, but right now...
There's a lot of exposition. But I mean, it's welcome. I'm cool with this.
Quantum timelines, alternate realities, planes of existence, take your pick. I've been through all of them.
Huh.
There's the Prime universe we're in right now. There's the Mirror universe, Narada incursion, fluidic space, the mycelial plane. You're not supposed to know about that. Okay,
The mice.
So therefore...
I can't exist, but...
Or you guys wouldn't be together, generally.
This universe is trying to exist in two states at once, and that's causing it to unravel. First in small ways.
This is a lot to take in for a kid's show. But I mean, I'm cool with, like, deep lore.
And everyone whose lives you touched will be on the menu.
So that's probably what those tentacles were.
Sending the protostar back to the past where it belongs.
Sorry, but didn't we already know that?
Yes, you
Yeah.
didn't know. It can't go back just yet. So after...
Huh? Why not?
Is that the six of you must stay together.
Great.
What? That's a lot to take in.
A supervisor we could talk to or something.
How do you know about the supervisors? You know what? Forget it.
I mean, that's a common thing.
It's too soon. They shouldn't be here.
He stopped talking.
Stand in your spot. Oh, well, yeah, they're here.
Rock?
Is Wesley affected by this?
It's not me.
Okay.
Come on, quick, with me.
Oh, I guess they have to leave him behind.
They're called the Loom, and they've frozen reality so they can feed.
Okay, so they're not tentacles. They're like pieces of a sweater, like the strings, trying to pull her in and close that hole.
I found it!
What? What the?
Space, time, thought.
Huh.
Here, hold these.
What are those for? Unless they cloak you from these things, I don't know how they could be useful in this moment.
Pretend to look scared.
Pretend to look
Who's pretending? I am scared.
Oh. So you can make like a, I don't know, a ghost? Temporary ghost? Oh, okay. It causes them to be not affected by the time freezes. That's nice. It's an interesting design. I hate to say it, but the face reminds me of the butts from Doom Patrol. But the tentacles and like the way it moves, that's really cool. What the heck? What? What is this? Where are they? What? This feels like Monsters Inc. now, where they like went through the door and now they're in a new place.
Earth grapes, anybody?
I mean, I'm sure Zero One might want to try one.
Hidden within a pocket of subspace.
Okay, so what? How are the Voyager crew going to, like, are they going to do anything? I mean, they better be careful. Oh, okay, well, that's it for this episode. Well, that was a lot. I think I'll go ahead and start the next one. Well, they've added Will Wheaton to the titles. I think I'm okay with the animation style with Will Wheaton's face, because, I don't know, it just took me a second to, like, adjust, get used to it. Such a cool design, man.
For taking your mind off of impending doom, it is just fabulous.
There's Apollo launch.
First off, it's not weird, it's groovy. Travelers used to train our field agents, the supervisors.
Oh, okay, so it's like the TVA.
So we are totally...
Are you totally safe, though?
They completely erase the fact that you ever existed.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Newly refined temporal discriminators, in case time gets unusual down there.
Always thinking ahead, Doctor.
Well, he's certainly resourceful.
I'm not eager to send you into a dangerous situation.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let's see you earn those pips, Cadet.
Well, I really like Maj'El. I hope she sticks around for a while. Well, I mean, if they get snatched, then they're erased from existence, and the other away team members aren't even going to remember that they were there in the first place. Oh. Well, why didn't you have them turned on in the first place? There's a little bit of a Wilhelm scream.
Ties this to Voyager. Do you read?
Well, they're probably frozen in time.
Lock onto our comm badges. I know it's hard, Cadet. But
she's gonna tear off the comm badge. Yeah. Predictable.
One got Middleton.
Who's Middleton?
Who is Middleton?
Yeah.
Those things, they can erase us from existence?
Well, that's a logical conclusion. You better be careful, Maj'El. I have a lot. I'm very invested in you.
Couldn't be her.
Zero.
Follow your gut.
Hello?
Oh, it's for you, Zero.
It's for you. I need time to think.
Well, you don't have a whole lot of time. Well,
I can!
oh, well, works for me.
You have begun to grow beyond my programming, in the words of the good doctor.
Paramount to your leadership skills.
She said Paramount. Every time anyone says Paramount in these shows, I'm gonna point it out. Now, if they say Netflix, I would be shocked.
I think they're gone.
Nope, not quite. They're grabbing aimlessly.
How many secret passages does this place have?
There's a lot, okay?
That's really funny.
The infinity's this way.
Nope, they are taking the infinity. It never existed. Call for Janeway.
Janeway?
There she is. Huh. I doubt that'll do much, but we'll see.
Move before we're fried and eaten!
Well, that's a distraction. So is Voyager gonna get taken? That would be a crazy mid-season finale.
Red alert!
Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. So if you fix the timeline, does that mean this never happens?
Computer, level 10 force field.
Nope, not enough.
Take 20 milligrams of vengeance, you otherworldly tyrant.
Oh, well.
Self-preservation is a virtue.
I mean, same.
Want my ship? You go through me.
Commando Janeway. Love it.
Tell your friends.
Ooh, nice.
Tom Paris taught me that one, but this...
Like I said, heck of a way to end the half of the season.
Admiral Janeway.
Oh, she's still alive.
Almost ready.
Okay, good. That's not the end of the episode.
How exactly?
It's not the machine, Dal. It's us.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need an explanation. You don't have time.
Oh, it's perfectly safe. Just don't look at the data stream or you might see your own future.
Wait, what?
Like spoilers.
True.
That chair never belonged to me.
Spoilers.
What are you doing?
I'm testing a theory.
I mean, I'd be okay with her becoming a main crew member. Okay, it's gonna be a cliffhanger, but still, I need to know where they're going.
Hey, Admiral Janeway! I predicted you might show up. It is the only way to save Gwyn.
I have a feeling that the future that Dal saw was like doesn't have the full story. Like there's more to it. I'm so glad Maj'El has joined them now.
And goodbye.
Huh?
Sending her back to Voyager. Yeah. Is he gonna get out? Huh. I mean, even if he dies, I mean, he exists everywhere and any time and any thought. What are we gonna see? What is this place? This show is so good, man. I don't even know what to tell you. Is that the Protostar? Yeah. Oh, hey, bearded man. Huh. Well, that's one way to end half of the season. Well, I mean, I'm glad Voyager wasn't erased from existence, including Janeway and at least the senior staff that we've gotten to know. Wasn't expecting Wesley Crusher to show up. I mean, it kind of makes sense with the whole time travel and everything that's been happening, and like him being a traveler. Yeah, I mean, he dumped a lot of lore. And not that lore. But yeah, I mean, I would have to go back and rewatch that bit to really grasp it. I'm not sure I will, just because maybe when I'm editing this video, I will go back and revisit that part of the episode. I don't think he mentioned the Kelvin universe, but he may have. I mean, like I said, gonna have to revisit that part of the episode. I was like, when he started talking about the different timelines, the different universes, I was like listening for Kelvin, but I mean, it's possible I spoke over it, because I tend to do that when I'm like talking about particular parts of episodes. I end up speaking over things that could be important and I miss. If that is the case, I will put like a little text on the screen here so that you guys know that I know what I missed. Interesting couple episodes. I'm very glad Maj'El is part of this now. Like, I don't know, when they first introduced them, like the Nova Squadron, I was like, but then she was like with Dal and them when they went to the future to try and save Chakotay. Well, that wasn't their intention, but ended up being the case. So she's gotten more and more involved. So I'm happy that she has kind of become one of the main characters, which, I mean, I guess that remains to be seen for the rest of the season, but also if there's a season 3. I certainly hope so, because this show just continues to surprise me with how good it is. Those creatures, man, freaky. They look cool though. I like their design. Like I said, the faces kind of remind me of the butts from Doom Patrol, which I hate to say it, but yeah, just the way they move, and like it's like 2 parts that like yeah. But like the way they move is like cat-like, and they've got like the tentacles or threads, whatever you want to call them. Maybe not threads, but like strings. I don't know. I compared it to strings because he called it the loom, which, I mean, ties into the whole like fabric of like the sweater of this universe. It's a lot to think about. Rest in peace to all the crew members that never existed, although not that anyone's gonna remember them, but I wonder, I don't know, how much of the timeline will be reset by them putting the protostar where it's meant to be. Is all of these events that we've seen since Chakotay took the protostar into the wormhole, are all of these events still going to happen? Will they just exist as memories in our characters' minds? It's a lot to think about. I enjoyed seeing Zero and Maj'El reconnect. Great stuff. Well, first off, I'm a sucker for like romance type stuff, and it seems like that's kind of where this is going. Like, it seems like they do have mutual feelings for one another. So it was nice to see them reunited, for Maj'El to see Zero's body for the first time, and like seeing, I don't know, I love when they like hold hands and like grab each other and start running. Jokes aside, it's I love it so much, and I am really looking forward to seeing what happens next with that, how that progresses. I think, okay, Dal's future that he saw, I have a feeling that it is not what he thinks it means. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean the captain's chair, but I could be mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong. It would be nice. I mean, it would be good for his character development to be humble and not be so like, oh yeah, I'm the captain, which has kind of been frustrating since the very beginning of this show. So it'd be nice to maybe see a change in that. But I don't know, I like when they tell a time travel story, or like a story about like characters who see into their future. I like when it's more like, oh, the future is what you choose. It's not set in stone. You don't have to do it this way. But I mean, they kind of have to. Apparently there's only one way for them to save Chakotay and get the protostar back to where it needs to be. So I guess we'll see where that takes us. How long has Chakotay been waiting? Because apparently it's been a while, because he's got a beard. I did, even though I didn't watch the trailer for this season, I did see Trek Culture posted their analysis or talking of the trailer, discussion of the trailer or something, where they talked about like the Voyager A, and then in the video title they said Chakotay's beard. So I had somewhat of an idea of the Chakotay's beard thing, but I think by the time like we were getting to this, it wasn't even on my mind. So not that big of a spoiler, but still, it might have been nicer to not be like, oh yeah, I remember they said he had a beard. That being said, I'm grateful that they haven't posted their ups and downs just yet. Although I have my doubts that they won't start by the time I'm done with this. But I mean, hopefully they'll do it like episode at a time, or maybe 2 episodes at a time. I don't know how often they'll post. Hopefully it's not like one big drop of things like Netflix did with this season. And hopefully, if that is the case, it's not until after I'm done with this season. But I mean, it all depends on how quickly I can get through it and how quickly I can get my videos edited and posted. I am curious what they have to say about these episodes and what their thoughts are. From what I understand, though, the overall consensus for this season is that it's great, and the way it leaves us wanting more, leaves us wanting season 3 and maybe beyond. So, anyways. Let me know what you guys thought about these episodes in the comments. What did you think of the first half of the season? What did you think of Wesley showing up? I'm very much looking forward to seeing what happens in the second half of the season. 10 more episodes. I hate that I feel the need to get through it so quickly, but I feel that if I don't, I will stumble upon some spoilers. And I also have somewhat of a fear of missing out in that everyone else has already basically binged the whole show and I have not. So I'm enjoying it so far, and I will enjoy second half of the season, and hopefully I will see you guys then.